We are coming to you live from Rolling Loud LA 2025, brought to you by Modelo, and big shout out to our partners at PacSun and GoPuff. I'm joined by my counterparts, Jen and Sad Part. And right here, we've got the legend and the reason we are all here today, Matt. How's it going?
Thanks, guys. Happy to be here. Appreciate y'all.
How are you feeling in the midst of day 2 Rolling Loud LA right now?
Man, you know, it's always sad being the last day, but it's a beautiful day. Weather's great. That's the only thing you got to worry about at outdoor venues, you know. But weather's on our side tonight, and we're looking great. It's going to be really exciting.
Yeah, it's been a great weekend so far. I mean, yesterday we saw A$AP Rocky come out of the helicopter.
Crazy.
Today we're looking forward to Playboi Carti, the first show after his the release of the album after 5 years, man. I'm sure you're excited about that set.
I mean, you know, it's been something, as we all know, it's been a long time coming, right? We've been talking about this project now for years, even with Rolling Loud when we booked them to headline LA prior and Miami. We're really excited for it to be releasing tonight and for this to be the first place that you'll ever see it live.
Yeah.
It's huge for us and huge for our brand and huge for Cardi as well to be able to be on our platform and be a part of this movement with us. And we love Cardi, man.
Yeah, definitely.
Matt, having Rolling Loud and just creating this amazing festival, I can't even imagine how many artists reach out to you to be able to be seen, be on Rolling Loud. What advice do you have for those artists who have not been able to yet be blessed to be able to step on the stage and what you look for and just advice for them to keep going?
Yeah, I mean, I think in general, it's all about timing. I think the authenicity's got to be there. When you're actually out moving and shaking, I think that just put in the work. Make sure you're being seen. Make sure that you have a presence in your local community, and with that amount of support, you're bound to be seen by us too.
Yeah, Rolling Loud is always very early on a lot of artists who end up going super huge, which is why I think a lot of people love to come to Rolling Loud, get here early to those early performances from these smaller rising artists. Who are some rising artists on the bill for this Rolling Loud LA that you are really excited about?
You know, honestly, one I had my eye on for a while was definitely Osama's son. I think he's just wilding out right now. I think he's definitely next up. You know, shout out La Tyler from the Florida scene. We're really fucking with La Tyler a lot. You know, I really like Dave Blunt's. You know what I mean? His shit was cool yesterday. Just seeing that, it's just different. I mean, there's a lot of acts on the bill that we could kind of go through, but yeah, I mean, it's just amazing to see these guys and see where they're gonna go. So we're really happy to be part of that platform.
Yeah, and one more artist-specific question from me, at least. But I know you mentioned La Tyler being from Florida, and Rolling Loud is based in Florida. You know, started in the heart of Miami, and so I was wondering what other Florida artists you're messing with out of the state.
I mean, in general, there's a big Florida movement. It's not like it used to be when XXXTentacion was around. You know what I mean? We love X. Shout out X. Rest in peace there. You know, we got Ski, we got Puya, I mean, Fat Nick, there's Denzel Curry, Snot. I mean, there's a lot of Florida artists, a lot of Florida OGs too, that are definitely making some movement. Of course, Kodak, you know what I mean? But I mean, in general, I mean, the scene's not where it used to be, but it's gonna get there. Every state has its time, you know?
Yep. So Rolling Loud is already obviously has a big music presence, but Rolling Loud is also expanding. There's going to be a Rolling Loud movie. So let's talk about that. What can we expect from this self-titled Rolling Loud movie?
You know, the movie was such an interesting story because it was really based off something that actually happened to the producer of the film, Jeremy Garlick. And he was one of the guys that was part of The Hangover. So you can expect it to be like a raunchy comedy for sure, based on The Hangover's styling, of course. Actor Owen Wilson is involved in it. You know, you got Travis Scott, arguably one of the biggest artists in the world, that's a part of it. So you know there's going to be that style, that aesthetic, that Trav touch to it for sure. And you got Matt Rife, who's a part of it as well, who's arguably one of the biggest up-and-coming comedians in the game selling out arenas. So, I mean, you got a superstar lineup on this movie and a great team. And, yeah, it's definitely going to be a blockbuster hit.
Yeah, and also this year, Rolling Loud is putting out music. Rolling Loud is putting out singles, approaching an album. Tell me about the process of getting that music together and putting it out and curating that.
It's never been harder because every artist has their own rollouts going on, so we've been trying to work around that. It's been taking a really long time, but you know, you can't rush art, you can't rush music. As you've seen with Cardi, you can't rush perfection, right? So we're definitely putting that tape together. We got some really interesting things rolling out this year. Some great features. Our goal is to get artists to collaborate together that may never even collaborate, try to just create new music and new relationships. It's huge. It's important. That's what Rolling Loud's about, bringing people together.
Are you able to give us any hints on that, or we're going to have to wait and see?
I mean, you can pretty much expect anybody on our lineup's definitely going to be on our album at one point in time for sure. So we definitely got some smashes on that. And we were waiting for a few artists to drop their tape, like Cardi and some other big acts. So definitely something to expect there.
That's
Definitely.
awesome.
It's been so cool to watch Rolling Loud expand into so many different avenues, do so many different things. Also, the open mic night that happened right before
Super cool.
Rolling Loud is super cool, just continuing to engage the community in so many ways. And yeah, what y'all have built is so beautiful. So big congratulations. Hope you get to soak in everything from this day 2 of LA. Y'all at home, make sure to stay tuned for more artist interviews, live performances, and so much more. Matt, thank you for being here.
Thank you guys. Appreciate you. Shout out all the fans. Thank you for tuning in.